El Guapo Boss Rutten, who cut his teeth in the land of the rising sun. And Frank, you know him very well.
I know him very well. My face knows him very well. My nose knows his foot very well. He broke it with a kick in our very first fight.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
Oh, Rutten with the kick! Rutten continues to rock his opponent!
He's dropped it!
Rutten scores the knockout! What a fight!
Wow! What a fight! I still get goosebumps watching that fight. That's really, that's when you realize that hard work pays off.
Correct. Hard work pays off. But just like we tested in this video right here, what happens when you don't train and you don't work hard and you lose every single fight in your EA MMA career? Well, I just tested it, and I'll be honest, I kind of like the way EA handled this one. At the start of your career, you're going to join Elite MMA with head coach Boz Rutten. He starts off by showing you his fight that you just literally watched. Then he goes on to explain to you what mixed martial arts actually means.
And think about mixed martial arts. Let me explain to you really fast what mixed martial arts is. Let's take 4 Olympic sports. Let's take the kicks from Taekwondo. Let's take the wrestling from wrestling. Let's take the boxing from boxing. And let's take the submissions from judo. Now, those are 4 Olympic sports. Those guys train solely on all those sports 2-3 times a day, only judo, only boxing. Now, you, my friend, have to know this all. First of all, we got to learn the basics. The basics are the most important thing in mixed martial arts. Actually, the basics are the most important thing in everything. The foundation of a house. If the foundation of a house is not right, boom, it will eventually crumble. And you do not want to crumble in a fight.
I love how he emphasizes the importance of learning the basics. Meanwhile, I'm standing there with the intention of literally not doing anything he says at all. Anyways, he introduces you to the cute blonde who's going to help you sign up. And let me tell you guys, this cute blonde ends up being a complete freaking asshole. But you guys will see that later.
Okay, now, see that cute little blonde over there? That's right, that's my girl. Go over there, sign in, and I'll see you in class.
Hey, let's get you signed up. What's your name?
So, you sign up, and as soon as you're done, Boz Rutten is going to suggest that you guys spend some time working on your striking. Nah, the entire goal here is not to train, so we're going to skip all tutorials. Now, before the fight, Boz Rutten actually offers me to spar, and of course, like the meathead that I am, I'm like, sure. Did I train? No. But I'll spar. Absolutely. Let's go.
Here we are, your last amateur fight. Good job. Now, it seems like you know what you're doing. Let's use all the tools that you've learned to end this fight quick. You want to spar a little bit before we head out?
No. Well, actually, let's actually spar just to see how my fighter is moving, because right now I have no idea.
All right,
how my fighter is actually moving. I spar a little bit, beat the crap out of my training partner, and then I got bored and decided it's time to go lose my first fight.
All right, here it is, your last amateur fight. And you better hope that your opponent is more out of shape than you. All right, here we go.
You better hope your opponent is more out of shape than you. All right, so I guess we're going to have to lose this fight. Now, this is where EA does what they do best. They rig the fight. No matter what you do, you literally cannot lose the first fight. All right, here we go, boy. You got mount. You got mount. Do something with it. Uh-oh. We might get finished right here, boys. First fight might be over right here, boys. Keep punching, bro. What in the world are you doing? Wait. Can my fighter not get finished right here? Hold on. Did I just discover... Hold on. Can he not get finished right here? Bro, he has no head health. What is going on? Oh, my fighter cannot get finished. Oh my god, that is so freaking funny. Classic EA, bro. You cannot get finished right here. There's no head health. They really don't want you losing this fight, huh? Yeah, bro. With 30 seconds left, it is pretty evident that this career mode is essentially designed to hold your hand. At least at the start of it. Like, I never knew that this fight right here was this easy to win, this very first one. Like, I didn't realize that you actually cannot get finished in this very first one. I'm, like, beyond surprised. Like, EA has been doing this since EA MMA. And this seems to be their motto, man. This very first one, they really want you to win. After the fight, Bas Rutten says, "Congratulations on an incredible fight."
You executed your game plan and you walked away with the victory. Way to go.
Anyway, so after winning your very first fight, Bas Rutten explains to you that he's going to be in charge of picking out your opponents, and all you have to do is just focus on your training.
Listen, you have enough to worry about with your training. You can trust me. I'll always pick the best opponents for you. I'll send you the contract via email, and all you have to do is sign it.
Then you get an email from the cute blonde essentially asking you to pick from 2 different organizations. The Renegade Fighting League, I believe it's what they called, and the Weapons of Destruction. Let's see. 3. I mean, does it really matter, bro? No head kicks. I mean, it's Renegade or Weapons of Destruction. Jesus Christ. I like Weapons of Destruction. Let's go with Weapons. Weapons of Destruction.
Fighting in a league named Weapons of Destruction. Come on, not the greatest thing, okay? So let's finish your opponent and move on to the next one.
Oh my God, this man said not the greatest thing in the world. Bas is so funny. Alright, Brandy, what you got for me? What do you got for me? Bas adheres to a strict 8-week training regimen leading up to fights, so I will send you a contract 2 months before each bout. Don't worry. Bas knows how to pick opponents. Besides, if we gave you a choice, you would just pick the fight with the biggest purse. Good luck in your debut. Says who? You see what I'm saying about Brandy? You see what I'm saying? Now, I promise you guys, she gets way more feisty as this career progresses.
You must go through 8 weeks of training camp before every single fight. Without it, you won't be ready to win.
Anyways, I simulated some random training like the good little student that I am, and then it was time for the fight. All right, here we go. First professional fight is against Rupert Scher, okay? All right, 1-6. Let's go fight, man. Let's go fight. We're gonna let him beat us. We're not going to challenge him much. We're just gonna let him do his thing. And I really am curious what happens. Like, the possibilities, right, are there's a potential that you can just keep playing and playing and playing and playing forever, regardless of how many times you're losing, or the game just ends, right? These are the 2 options that I'm thinking. I don't suspect that EA is going to have like a weird, like a different storyline that happens if you lose a lot of matches. I don't think so.
The tape to compare these 2 combatants. All right, it's time to introduce the particulars.
Dude, he was so freaking boring and passive that at one point I actually got bored and just started looking at my phone. But of course, the moment I look down to look at my phone, I hear my fighter get knocked down with a knee in the clinch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, there it is. First one. First loss. Bas Rutten's not going to be happy about that one. He's going to be pissed. Now, after the fight, although it was clear Bas Rutten was disappointed, he still gave me some good words of encouragement. I guess he kind of figured this would be like a one-time thing. You know, maybe I'll get a taste of defeat and never let it happen again. Sorry, bro.
Every fighter loses sometime, but it's how they come back that proves how much of a champion they really are.
Except I'm not gonna come back. I'm just gonna keep losing, boss. Sorry, bro. Sorry, I just happen to be the absolute worst student you've ever had. My apologies, sir. I promise I will make it up to you later. We're just trying to do an experiment right here. Brandy Olsen, on the other hand, the cute blonde, well, I guess she wasn't as optimistic as Bas Rutten was. Brandy Olsen, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. In this case, it's quite literally gonna be how I start. Don't get too down on yourself. If you start winning, people will remember those bouts. If you keep losing, no one will remember you at all. Jeez Louise. Either way, no one will remember that fight, so get into the gym and train for this guy. Yo, Miss Olsen, you don't have to be rude, girl.
Scouting is one of the best ways to prepare for an upcoming fight. And I've got someone who can definitely help you. He will be mirroring your next opponent, behaving like he would in a fight. Use this opportunity to choose your tactics.
How about no? How about no? Right, I could go here and scout, right? Spar with a training partner that matches your upcoming opponent's fighting techniques. Or I don't do that and I just lose the next one, right? That's also an option. So let's just go do that. My next fight was against Wayne Dickinson. Wayne Dickinson was 0-1, just like I was. Like the last time, I simulated some of the training and then it was time to fight. As soon as the fight started, he immediately shot a takedown and got it. He passed my guard, went to side control. From side control, he was able to advance to mount. And this dude, I guess, immediately wants to grapple.
He moves from half guard into cross-side position. He's moved into full mount. This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. Another full mount situation. My guess is this is not gonna be like the first one. There we go. I got knocked out cold. Yikes. Yikes. Brutal. Oh my God. When a big boy like that can do a backflip, you know it is no joke, dude. Oh my God, the knockout was so bad, I didn't even show up to the actual... Wow. Yeah, Bas Rutten is not going to be happy, man. He's going to be pissed. Beyond pissed, I bet. Beyond pissed. Now, after 2 losses in a row, Bas Rutten had some words for me.
Hey, buddy, what's up? It's Boss. 2 losses in a row is not the end of the world, but it's not exactly making a name for yourself either. You really need to win your next fight. All right, take care.
Sorry, bro, but nah. Next one's gonna be an L as well, and this is also where the cute blonde Brandy Olsen decided to really show her true colors. Oh my God, Miss Olsen, yo, Brandy, you're kind of a dick. You're so cute, but you're kind of a dick. Why you sending me messages? You got knocked the freak out? Really? What kind of a receptionist sends a message like this to a fighter? Like, what? Have you recovered from that knockout yet? Maybe you should work on your defense during your training for this next guy. Jeez. They hired a bitch. They hired a bitch. God dang. You ain't gotta be rude. You don't have to be rude. She said work on defense. How about we work on something that's not that? We're working clinch instead. We're gonna simulate the training. The next fight offer was against a man named Caleb Busum. He was an 0-0 fighter, and it was just more of the same. I simulated some of the training. Bas Rutten gave me some words of encouragement, and it was time to fight.
Hey, it's Bas Rutten. You have what it takes to win. Now it's just time to go out there and prove it. Let's do what you trained for. Take care.
Sorry, bro. It ain't gonna be good, man. It ain't gonna be good. Caleb Busum? It ain't gonna be good. Now, in the early rounds, I'm not really sure what kind of crack the commentators were smoking, but they said this.
Marshall suffered a loss in his previous fight, but hey, he can at least say he wasn't finished. He was done in by a judge's decision.
That's not true. That's not even true. I literally got finished in the last fight. What are you talking about? Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Another full mount situation. My guess is this is not going to be like the first one. There we go. I got knocked out cold. Yikes. Yikes. Now, Caleb Busum ended up being so freaking passive, even though I was allowing this guy to just win the fight. He was so passive and so boring that the crowd actually started booing. Alright, so based on how passive my opponent is being right now, I think this is probably part of the way that the career mode was designed. If you lose a lot of fights, or I mean, at this point I've lost 2 fights in a row, I think they've given me someone that I should be able to just easily run through. I mean, look at how passive he's being. This guy was designed for you to get back to a winning streak. 100%. He's not even trying, like worse than the other ones. He's literally, he was put there as a punching bag for you to not lose, and I'm still going to manage to lose it. So I'm pretty sure after this one, Bas Rutten is going to essentially kick me out of the gym. I'm sure of it. In round 2, I just got so bored of it that I decided to just stand directly in front of him. And I guess it actually motivated him to get a little bit more aggressive because he started landing some brutal leg kicks. And let me tell you, my fighter was not really enjoying those at all. Oh, he is busting up the legs. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Yeah, dude, he is destroying that lead leg. He should keep going back to the legs. For some reason, he doesn't want to go. There it is. Go back to the legs. That's the money. There we go. Yo, my leg is butchered, bro. There it is. Another shot to the leg. Woo! That leg is done. At some point, I decided to just fake a bunch of kicks. And again, I guess that motivated him to get more aggressive because he threw a roundhouse to the head, got the knockdown, and got the TKO finish.
He's just switched his stance.
Oh, wow. Wow, there's that vulnerability system right there. Oh my God. I was like faking, just faking kicks and faking kicks and faking kicks, and he just, boom, head kick. That is sick. Man. Woo! All right, let's see what Bas Rutten has to say about this one, boys. Now, after this fight, Bas Rutten was not happy at all. It was clear that things have gotten very, very serious.
Bas Rutten here. Hey, listen to me. I'm telling you this as a friend. You're in danger of never getting another decent fight. It's time to pull together and save your career. All right, take care, my friend.
Yo, Bas, he's like, look, friend of friend, you are this close to being a complete bum and never getting a good fight ever. Now, if you think his message was a little bit serious, wait till you see what the cute blonde sent me. All right, what is Olsen gonna say? There we go. I'll make this simple for you. Win this or your career is over. Don't get too nervous. This opponent is probably the worst fighter in weapons of destruction history. You will have to try to lose this one. You're damn right, Brandy. You're damn right. I'm going to try to lose this one because we're trying to figure out what happens. I guess she just straight up said it, right? I guess she just straight up told me if I lose this next one, the career is over. All right, let's find out. So it's clear. This is do or die. I have to win the next fight or the career is literally over. And to make sure that I win the next fight, they offered me what they described as the absolute worst fighter in weapons of destruction. Let me tell you, dude, if you're described as the worst fighter in weapons of destruction, you might as well be the absolute worst fighter on the freaking planet. Like, we're talking death sentence levels of awful. Bro, the weapons of destruction is where every single bum in the country comes to fight. I mean, look at this. The champion is 8-2 in his career. The number 2 ranked guy is 4-4. And look at the number 3 guy, 5-5. Bro, what in the world is this organization right now? It's no wonder they have me fighting here. Bro, I've lost 3 of my professional MMA fights, like back to back to back, and I'm ranked number 15. Like, this is where the bums literally congregate, bro. That is insane. My next opponent was a man called Pat Hawkins, an 0-0 fighter. And just to reiterate how important it is that I actually win this next fight, Bas Rutten met up with me in person.
Listen, man, you've been losing control of your career with all these losses. All right, now, listen, I have to stop training you if you lose another fight. Got it? All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your next opponent, well, he's a chump. He's a tomato can. You couldn't possibly lose to this guy. So get a win to get back on track.
He could not have been more clear. He literally could not have been more clear. If you lose this next fight, I will stop training you. The guy you're about to fight is a complete bum. He's a tomato can. There is no way you should lose to him. Sorry, Bas. I'm going to lose to him. But I'm doing it for the culture, bro. My apologies. My apologies. So it's time to fight. The fight that's going to decide if I get to continue my career or if everything is going to come down crashing. But I was still kind of curious, like how is EA going to handle this, right? Like we've seen the other career modes, you know, your longevity runs out and that's it. But is there like a secret cutscene? Am I going to meet up with Bas Rutten again? Am I going to maybe potentially get a terrible, awful message from the cute blonde telling me how useless and terrible? I mean, what's gonna happen if I lose this next fight? I'm really, really curious to see what happens.
Our tale of the tape will reveal some further details about these fighters. All right, it's time to introduce the particulars. Here is Shannon
And
Rose.
now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai fighter, fighting out of the United States. Henry T. Marshall.
Yeah, we're about to lose. But let's put on that mean face. All right, let's see. Is it tomato can?
Marshall has been struggling as of late in his career, and there are rumors this may be his last fight if he loses.
Jeez. Dude, they are telling me with every single opportunity that this is going to be my last fight if I lose. So how bad are you, buddy? How terrible are you? Oh, he is so bad. I'm literally standing in front of him and he's almost doing nothing.
Oh, good combo. Marshall looking to create some space.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Get on top. Get on top.
Nice roundhouse delivery.
Dude, as if it's not bad enough, dude. I keep pulling guard, bro.
Scores his first. That was a nice kick. Hawkins hasn't shown any hesitation with his kicks in this round. He's connected on the close.
And he gets the takedown.
Could be dangerous. Oh, you never want to see a guy do that, surrendering his back just like that.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm about to get choked out, boys. Oh, boy.
He's wavering. This fight is just seconds from being over.
All right, I know he's getting choked from this position, but if he just relaxes and stays calm, he'll be able to scramble out.
Oh, no.
Back to a
Here we go.
position.
It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Oh, he's gonna do it.
Oh man, this might be it.
Yeah, I'm about to get subbed. I'm about to get subbed. Yep, about to get subbed, boy. Yeah. Woo. Hey. I think that's it, boys. I think that's it. It's like, hey, dude, look at Bas Rutten in the back. He is so mad, bro. He is so mad. Yep. I'm literally afraid. I don't know what it looks like when it ends. Like, is he about to scold me right now? Is he about to tell me off? Is he about to tell me get out of my gym? Is there a cutscene that's gonna play, or is that it? All right, let's find out. Uh-oh, here we go. Bro, yo, they are such assholes, dude. They literally put you right there. There's like, look at you. Look at your fighter. Look at how bloody his face is. Look at it. Watch that. Look at him, how pathetic you are, while we show you the people that made this game. You could not even freaking win, bro. That is insane. Well, there you have it, boys. There you have it. Now we know what happens if you lose every single fight. They're not even going to let you get far. They're just, right away, they'll just immediately shut the career mode down. They'll send you right back. Get better. Get better. And look, I really don't blame them. I don't blame them whatsoever. Those matches were very easy. They were really, really easy matches. I mean, the AI was going out of their way to make sure that you don't lose the fight. And, you know, I still managed to lose, so they decided, that's it. Career mode is over. So there you have it, man. Now we figured out what happens if you lose all of your matches in EA MMA career mode. I have a few other questions with this career mode that we are going to look at. And dude, with other career modes as well, right? The UFC Undisputed 3 career mode, the Fight Night Champion one, the Undisputed Boxing one. We have a lot of questions that we're gonna answer in the coming weeks as I'm testing a lot of these things. So if you guys are enjoying this type of content, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also leave a comment, give me your thoughts, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. Keep yourself safe, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Have a good one.